That's okay. I was driving back from Virginia.
Ooh.
Lovely drive this time of year.
Yeah, I had a 2-hour drive, and I was like, yes, I'll be back in time.
Right on.
It's a man dedicated to the cause.
Priorities and all that. So, when last we left off, we had defused a bomb aboard a cruise ship. Pirates had attacked it. It was a 3-session encounter where the party did a bunch of stuff. And Peels did a bunch of drugs.
Yes.
But we had departed that cruise liner onto St. James Station and gotten paid for the job with Billie Jean. And spent the second half of the last session kind of getting their bearings and deciding on a game plan. Do y'all recall the consensus there?
On what?
You had multiple ideas on where to start on your journey here.
Yeah,
Does
I
anyone
was gonna
recall any of
go
that?
and I was gonna go and get high with the boy, you know. Billie Jean's part of the party now.
I
I
mean,
am the party.
in some nightclub somewhere right now, that is going down. But if I recall correctly, you guys are in this like sci-fi strip mall kind of deal. You had just stopped at a gift shop and outfitted a couple of clones
I thought we were
with.
in the hotel room now.
Did you go to the hotel room? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember you stopped at the arcade and accessed the internet, and
yeah, and then we found there were some missing, like open ends to some missing cases that somehow have disappeared.
yeah, I specifically noted that on the local web, the missing people cases and such are not in the system, like they're being hidden locally. Yeah, and you checked into the hotel room, and yeah, you have your own penthouse, which is nice. Separate bedrooms, living room,
And then
kitchen,
we took out the bugs.
deck, bugs. Oh yeah, the bugs. Yeah.
And we were getting ready to go to a high class bar.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it was. We were about to split up to go to bars.
Yeah, it was me and one of Silas's
True self. Yeah, I think you fell
Do I
asleep.
have a contact that whole time?
A contact.
So the contact was supposed to get a hold of you. You don't have any information to get a hold of them. It's anonymous, very cloak and dagger spy type shit. And that's why you were forming your own plans, something to kill the time and gather information while you wait from your wait for your contact to get a hold of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. I will stand patiently at the doorway, disguising myself and blending into my natural environment of being a part of the decor. I believe the youth call this aura maxing.
Aura maxing is what that one Silas is doing with his neon LED cat suit, if I recall correctly.
That's
Anyway.
a choice.
I know, right?
Correct.
I gave you options, and that's what you picked.
I'm
Anyway,
satisfied with my decision.
you have identified two upper class bars in the district near your hotel. You got the Nebula Nook and the Zero G Tap Room.
Did we find out any information on where people are going missing?
Negative. That's part of what you need to look into. I mean, here in this city station.
Who could go find me a designation?
A designation?
Like between these two bars, who's going missing more often?
I mean, I can't tell you that. You don't even know if people are going missing from the bars. This is the opening salvo of your investigation.
Go to the bar and talk to the bartender. Bartenders usually always know everything.
Ooh.
In your experience, they don't talk very much. Something about people who don't enjoy liquid refreshments.
I'm just going off what I've been told.
Yeah.
Which Silas am I going with?
You're going with the authentic.
Okay.
The authentic Silas. Okay. And which bar are you going to?
That's
Does
up
anyone
to the
else want
lady.
the other bar?
Are you saying that because you don't have a preference or because you forgot the names that I said?
No, really, it's up to her. I don't care which one we go
Trying
to.
to, I'm trying to make sure both bars are getting covered.
Generally,
I mean-
you can do that without splitting the party. You just go to one then the other.
That makes
Yeah,
too
it's
much
rough.
sense. Why would we do that?
So there's the Nebula Nook and the Zero G.
I want to go to the Nebula Nook.
Yeah, Nebula Nook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calvin, what did you say you were doing?
He died.
Gone where?
He dead.
Oh, just
We built this city.
right. I just imagine these two in this completely alien city. I mean, from their point of view, anyway. And it's just like a music video of someone being to New York for the first time.
Welcome to New York. This is where dreams are made of.
Right? There's just neon everywhere and, billboards and, yeah, all sorts of stuff. People in the streets. There's like mini parades and shit going on. If you guys remember, it's like a festival leading up to the colonization day. Anywho,
That's true.
so back to our bar crawlers. You approach the Nebula Nook. It is on the 10th floor of a nearby building. Yep. Hold on. All right. So it is a cozy, dim lit lounge built into a curved observation module. It's got a panoramic viewport and it shows the city around it. It's got warm bioluminescent accents and the soft hum of the station systems create a relaxed, intimate atmosphere. It's got a circular bar counter centered under a holographic constellation map.
What kind of music we got playing in this establishment?
Hang on.
I love me some John Cage 421.
So let's see. It's
The only funny thing about that song is it's literally nothing for 4 minutes.
well, it's got a live performance right now. We have it looks like sax plus synth with an acoustic duo. Yeah, just a vocalist and DJ.
Play that same
And
song again.
it's like a low to moderate background type of volume. We only know that one song.
Play it
Yeah,
again.
something like that. It seems like they have a rotating cast of traveling artists for the festival, just going around to different places. But they likely play other things. Anywho, so you guys find yourself here.
I'm going to go get a drink and mingle.
You gonna mingle?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go look for some suspicious characters.
Okay.
You're in a bar, my friend. Everyone's a suspicious character.
All right.
No, you got your normal
Everyone's got a
bombs.
story. It's like a Quentin Tarantino film. Everyone there has a story.
We're gonna be here for days.
Yep. No more NPCs. Everyone you meet has a name.
Oh Lord.
Do I have to remember all these names?
Oh dear God, no. I'm not gonna.
Yes.
If this
Sounds
was,
awful.
that's what we have Victor for, more or
Thank you,
less.
Victor.
Yeah, because otherwise, there's no way that this would ever turn into a book series or a,
Got a solid
get a
fourth wall
Netflix
break here.
original long after I'm dead.
Damn.
Yeah, what they say, Picasso was never recognized for his genius in life, so it happens. Or was that Van Gogh? I think it was Van Gogh.
No, Van Gogh heard his he shut up his critics by cutting his ear off. So he had to have critics, so he had to have been known.
No, it was Picasso then. I just get them mixed up sometimes because I'm not an art major. Anywho, so you chose high scale locations. So the Nebula Nook, it's populated by, honestly, I don't, in my adult life, have spent very little time inside bars.
Oh, goodness. My sweet summer
Very
child.
little. I don't like alcohol, or being around alcoholics. So it's not a place that I like to go to. But there are socialites here, and they are pretty well dressed. Now, Silas, you stick out quite a bit as more of like a bodyguard type. How is Toxin dressed?
You had said I'd gotten nice clothes for this.
Describe it.
Need descriptions?
Too bad?
A black dress.
Okay, you got yourself a black dress. All right, and you go and you order a drink and you mingle. How does that go?
Hopefully well.
You strike up conversation with someone at the bar, a man or a woman.
It's a woman.
Okay, you strike up conversation with a woman. How do you do that? Talk to me. You're the one that chose woman, by the way.
Act normal.
Alright. Hello.
Hello.
How's your night going?
Droll. The festivities haven't kicked into high gear for colonization day yet, so I'm killing time.
Reasonable.
Victoria, and she holds out a hand. Nice to meet you. What brings you to the station?
Also here for the festivities.
So you must be a future colonist then.
Yes.
Interesting. What's your field?
Terry?
Ah, a little bit more high paying. I suppose that explains what you're doing in a place like this. She takes a drink. It's like a martini looking thing in a unnecessarily complex glass.
I also take a drink. What are you drinking?
Uh, a Red Moon martini.
There we go.
Sounds delicious.
Just naming shit on the go, you know?
Have to have the leading questions.
Right, so, cutting character. You make good small talk. How does this go?
I want to ask her if she knows anything about like people going missing. Like see if she knows about any rumors.
Okay, rather than role play this whole thing like a conversation,
Yes.
go ahead and give me a skill roll.
You.
Would you like?
What do you got?
You got swag.
Intelligence, impersonation.
Espionage?
Yeah.
Espionage isn't a skill, it's a category of skills. You gotta check your actual skill list.
Well, there we go.
I know you got a lot of skills. You gotta apply something to this if you want to skip roleplay. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. If you can destroy the DM's plans, then yeah, that's a skill.
Impersonational intelligence?
Intimidation? What?
Impersonation? Or intelligence?
So, intelligence is a skill that allows me to compound different intelligence into a greater whole to present to you. Right? That's when you're struggling to put the pieces together and you need a hand from the DM to get a broad picture of things. That's what the intelligence skill is.
What about impersonation?
Impersonation is how you can replicate your voice and body motions, body language of another person, specific person. If you want to try and impersonate someone who just got here.
Chris.
Nice. What up, dog? Well, do you have a trust intimidate score? It should be next to your ME.
Wait a second.
%60%?
Cool. Go ahead and give me a D100. Try to roll under that.
4.
4. Okay, that's a critical success. So you get to drinking with this gal, and she warms up to you, seemingly interesting, finding you interesting in her boredom. And you start to talking, and you mention that you have heard some rumors about missing people. And she's like, that's a problem for the rabble, my dear. Things of that nature don't happen to anyone important.
Can you elaborate?
She takes another drink and shrugs. Nothing too interesting. I'm not a station guard, after all.
Yeah. Want to exchange numbers?
Well, that's critical success, so sure, why not?
If you ever want to hang out, hit me up.
Okay, so Victoria here is a biologist. Just as a note, you have learned that. Okay, Silas, you're here and you're surveying the room. Do you want to try and apply a skill? Try and find some people that perhaps look out of place, or perhaps they have a dramatic backstory. You know, it is a
Yeah,
bar.
let's go with dramatic backstory.
Okay, sure.
Oh, just what do I roll?
Well, there are a ridiculous amount of skills and riffs, and I can't remember everything I gave you. So why don't you look over your skills and abilities and tell me what you want to apply?
Let's put some C4 in the bit.
Right? Like,
Uh,
Okay. Meow. Meow. Yeah. Peels looked very proud of himself there for a minute. One of his eyeballs went sideways for just a fraction of a second, reminding everyone of a turtle.
Oh, my. Really, the only thing I can do to strike up conversation is play guitar.
Oh, you want to join the band?
Yeah, I don't really have anything that other than undercover ops. I don't really have anything to scope out the room.
So, let me look at the description for undercover ops real quick. That might be more helpful than you might think.
Silas, I have an idea. I have a
Yes,
drunk.
conscience.
Well, this is your friend Gronk. I have a drum skill. Maybe we can impersonate members of this band, or try to see if we can get, time on the front stage.
You're right. We could assassinate them and take their place on stage.
I don't know where the assassination part came in, but
You said take their place.
that means non-lethal. Goodness sakes!
Oh, non-lethal. Okay, we'll just put them down for a moment.
Or you
So,
just say, "Hey, can I play next?"
a Gronk with the reason. Yes. All right. So that's some really good role play. I'd like to give you all 100 experience if someone wants to put that down. On that note, on each of your character sheets, you will notice that everyone can play at least one type of instrument or sing.
We can make my dreams come true. Be pop stars across the galaxy.
Be one way to pay the bills.
I'm not seeing none.
Did I forget to do one for you?
I don't have any.
Well, maybe
You're
that's
a
because you're an assassin.
vocalist.
You kill the people
Vocalist
who say boo.
manager.
I play the hardest instrument, basic math.
You do,
My man's a guitarist.
he counts time.
Well, now that I think about it, I think I did Gronk, Silas, and Sparky with instruments and stuff and such.
Yeah, because you did Ivy and Sky with me.
Yeah, and Sky is not.
He can do the robot.
I mean, he could theoretically download a skill program for that, but
You can be a singer.
yeah.
I can just be the speaker system.
There you go. Anywho,
Let's go. Let's raise the roof.
I'm just do the robot.
It's like the worst robot you've ever seen.
Robots always do the worst robot. It's ironic. Anywho, so that is an option if you guys wanted to go around to different venues and survey the places from the point of view of the band, since that was something that Gronk was alluding to. Silas, go ahead and give me a roll for. Wait, I was looking up undercover ops. You distracted me.
It worked.
Skills. It's rough being the DM and having to look stuff up while being asked questions.
Keep asking him questions.
All right, I'll never figure it out.
West.
Yellow.
Like, to answer your question, go fuck yourself.
That's not part of the equation.
Is it
Okay,
African or
so-
European swallow?
Oh,
What's the difference? Ah!
Ah!
Okay, espionage skills. We are looking at the undercover ops, right?
yes.
Yes. Training in undercover operations in which the character learns methods and techniques for blending smoothly into the background and appearing as if he belongs there. Just another unmemorable face in the crowd or one of the guys, as well as assuming a false identity and playing a role to track, spy upon, or gather information or evidence. This skill is typically reserved for law enforcement, espionage agents, mercenaries, con artists, and other criminal types. So,
Silas.
yes, it is an applicable skill.
Yes, conscience.
This is all you then.
So you
As
can
he
give
read that-
me a D100 if you want to try and use undercover ops to do everything that you said you wanted to do, because that's exactly what it needed.
Okay. Oh, how nice.
What'd you get?
23
And your skill percentage?
is 35, 30.
30. Okay, so it is a success. Okay, so there is a fella, younger, maybe 20,
Hello,
red
fella.
hair. Huh?
I was about to say
What?
hello, fella. Just keep going. I'm beating up.
Okay. Yeah, he has red hair, short, is wearing more subdued type of clothing, practical. He's got a poncho. You can see he's got work boots on. And honestly, he looks a whole lot like Cal Kestis.
That would mean something if I could remember a name.
So Cal
Star
Kestis is
Star Wars.
this Jedi survivor.
Okay.
He's played by that one ginger kid who's not a kid anymore, but I don't know, can't remember his name. But he's
Oh,
he's
possibly
like,
the upcoming Star Wars
Yes.
movie.
yes,
I
it's
have seen
iconic.
him in a commercial.
Anywho, this looks like his great 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 grandkid or some shit. Shows how much reverence we give to celebrities around here. But as you can see, he doesn't really seem to be dressed in a socialite kind of way. And as you are surveying the room, he seems to be doing the same. And he is specifically watching the conversation happening at the bar between um, Ivy and Victoria, but also watching several other people.
I'd
At
like to
some point,
pretend I'm joining the dance, but I'd like to watch him.
okay. Well, at some point, your eyes meet, and you are surveying each other.
Can I do a Boba Fett like head nod?
Did you say head nod?
Yes.
He nods back, raises his glass even. He
I
doesn't smile though.
I have a mask. It's not like I can smile.
That's true. He does not have a mask.
I smile. No one sees. Oh.
Yeah, he waves you over.
I walk over to him.
He's alone at a booth, and he gestures. He says, "Do you have a face, or are you some kind of Borg?"
Oh, I got a face. I just don't like taking my mask off. Personal reasons.
Huh. Makes you stand out around here.
Yeah, but it's just who I am. You ain't got no
So,
mask.
no, I don't. I don't have any masks or armor. I don't really do that.
Hmm. Well, I think I noticed a thing or two in this room. Those two women over there at the bar. There's something off about what they're doing.
What do you mean?
I'm just getting some strange vibes from them, like an uneasy feeling, you know?
Hmm. Well, that might be worth looking into. Have you heard anything about people going missing?
I have, in fact. I've actually just recently wrote a paper about such thing, but they laughed at me when I submitted it to the press.
You're a journalist?
I do some scribble scrabble here and there. I take intergalactic journeys and keep a log of my travels from the wall to the closed door.
Huh. Well, I just got into the station a few days ago. I'm looking for my sister.
Oh,
She was supposed to return back to uh shit, what was the name of the system?
I don't know.
No, that was out of character.
I'm hearing voices in my head. Andromeda?
No.
Oh, Arachnid. Achilles.
Anyway, so the primary planet in this system, because it's Aria. So
Yeah.
yeah, Aria 1. Anyway, she was supposed to return to Aria 1 a month ago, and we haven't been able to get a hold of her, and no one's seen her.
So you
Her
think
last known
she's here?
location. Her last known location was on St. James.
Hmm.
He pulls out a picture, and he says, "This is Maya. Have you seen her?"
I think back to what I possibly saw on the internet. Have I seen Maya?
No. The
Hmm.
missing person cases, actually, yes. That was one of the pictures in the dossier, now that I think about it. It was reported, but follow-up investigations haven't turned anything up, and like I said in the last session, it's not appearing on the local network at all, like any of the missing person cases.
Why, yes, I
Interesting.
have seen her, but it seems like the trail is being tampered with.
What do you mean you've seen her? Where?
In my research, I mean, I've not seen her, but there was reports of her missing. But for some reason, it's just a cold trail.
Yeah, that's my experience too. I've been trying to dig up information.
Well, I'm thinking this may not be the place to have this kind of conversation. Just recently we found ourselves being bugged by multiple sources in a supposedly secure location.
Mm, that's troubling. What do you think? Some sort of agency?
I think so, but I'm not sure. How about this? If you can prove, I don't doubt your friend missing. I've seen her, at least the missing part. Uh, I just need to know if you are who you say you are, and then we can talk further.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull something up. Uh,
What is this silence brought to you by, Mr. Vale?
he, if you have something real quick, go ahead, Mr. There.
Ultra refreshing.
Just drink it.
You heard us. Drink it.
Customers are saying my insides are exploding. Blam.
Not
So
feasible for children, teenagers, adults, or old people.
he pulls out an ID, a Galactic Citizen ID. He's a tier 10, just like every other space peasant. Well, not every other space peasant, but most space peasants. Um, his name is Jax Voss, and he is a registered psychic.
That is intriguing.
It
So can you?
his ID lists it. He is a Psi Slinger class psychic.
Hmm. So can you hear my thought?
Why does everyone think that reading minds is that easy?
Well, I'm just saying, I see the print here, but either that means you can hear the inner being, or you can do some crazy things with your skill set.
So, Chris, since you're here and Sky is an easy character to play, do you mind if I send you this character sheet? Would you be okay to play?
Excuse me. Okay.
I know this is kind of springing it on you. I did mention to everyone else that I would have another character ready and that someone would have to play it, but I just figured you were free. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I can offer it to someone else.
That's fine.
Okay.
I could be George Bush if you want.
George Bush. So,
Every
I like that.
superhero has a sidekick.
I like that reference of George Bush. You can be George Bush, and then the evil mastermind behind it all. Josh is Cheney.
Oh my goodness.
I watched the swing.
I suppose with all these details, you're trustworthy folk.
Give me a second.
yeah, it's dense, and it's going to have to be put down into a character sheet. And one other thing, I used Chat GPT to help me make this, and the abilities, the under Slinger abilities, are wrong. So we'll have to address that at some other point.
I'll be the slinging slasher.
Right.
Dang.
The slinging slasher.
Yeah, exactly.
The best blinging blasher. Oh my goodness. Flasher. He's a photographer.
I'll probably have to like review this as I'm going through.
Yeah. So essentially, you are a psychic, and you have 62 ISP. That is your psychic energy.
Okay.
You have a sixth sense. It costs 2 ISP, and it warns you of immediate danger. You can see auras for 6 ISP. Empathy. You have empathy.
See dead people?
I mean, yes, actually.
That's what the movie's about.
You can see auras, so you can use it to detect supernatural and psionic potential. Anywho, you also have super telekinesis, which is great, and levitation, along with bioregeneration. All these are psychic powers that have costs. We'll have to refine this at a later time.
Okay.
And like I said, the abilities listed are incorrect. Patently, it doesn't have any of those abilities. I don't know where they came from. It's ridiculous. But I mean, otherwise, it's a really well-rounded character. What you do have is the ability to expel energy from your fingers or with the touch of a charged hand. Think psychic finger guns.
Did you ever watch Mystery Men?
Yes.
Who my finger?
Yeah, well, not like that.
Yes. No it.
What I do have is a particular set of skills.
And yeah.
Are you somewhat of a scientist yourself?
I'm somewhat of a I'm something of a psychic myself. Okay. Did you already do
They
a voice for this character?
Nope. You do your thing. I
Okay.
introduced him as basically looking like Cal Kestis from Jedi Survivor.
Okay. For some reason, I thought that was the bar guy that he was talking to. Okay.
Whoa, I've been fooled this whole time. What happened?
Thank you. Hello there.
Aha. I'm sorry. Did I miss something in our conversation?
I think it was me.
Oh, it must be all the stress. I apologize. How about we sit at the bar?
Sounds good.
So this is a lot like in a video game when you meet somebody and they're just, another NPC, and then you choose to add them to your party unexpectedly, and suddenly they have a voice and a portrait. You know,
What am I seeing at the bottom of my screen? What's going on here? It's not
well, he
saying you
has.
have somebody has to leave the party. I don't like this.
Your party's not full yet. You can fit up to 6 members. And
Oh, okay.
It's me, Mario.
sorry, go ahead and continue though. Um, yeah. To sum it up, you are here looking for your missing sister. She's been missing for over a month,
Right.
and no one seems to be helpful about finding her.
Now, do I know any? Like, does this character know anything about the group? Like, has he heard any?
About these guys? No. Silas just approached you in the bar. You were
Okay.
here surveying, trying to gather information, and watching the socialites trying to figure something out, and he seemed to be doing the same thing.
Hmm. Gotcha. Well, now, friend, I couldn't help but notice you had a certain query about you.
Ye- Do you believe in deja vu?
Hmm. Perhaps.
Perhaps. I feel we've had this conversation before, but
We
I'll play
probably
along.
have.
My friend, you do not look like the party goers.
It's true. So tell me, what brings you to these neck of the woods?
Well, I took my little feetsies and I moved them along the path, and here I am.
Well, that's
It seemed
fair
like you
enough.
were having some memory lapse there, and your demeanor totally changed. Your voice changed mid conversation. There's a new square at the bottom of my menu screen. It has been strange.
Your heads-up display inside your helmet has been updated, and his location and physical statistics are listed in a box at the bottom of your screen.
Oh man, do I need to tell the corporation about him? Th-
It wouldn't. That depends on what you want to do with him. You just met
Okay,
him in a bar, and you decided that you could trust him. Apparently,
interesting.
as for offering him a job, it seems a little premature, but it's not off the
I
table.
just I wasn't sure. Okay.
If you want to
Never
list
seen.
him in like a report as a contact, that's up to you.
Okay. Well, we are also looking for people of interest. Me and my
Uh,
colleagues are scoping out the the scene.
Hmm. Seems we have a common goal. I also am looking for someone of interest, great interest to myself.
So
Oh,
at this point, Ivy, you wrap up your conversation and look around the bar, and you see Silas sitting in a booth with a stranger.
I'm going for
we're at the bar.
Okay, you may now join the conversation.
Silas, are you ready to go to the next bar?
Well, not yet, my dear friend. I just made a new contact. His
I did
mission
too.
matches with our mission. Oh, did you?
She's not the greatest. She's kind of snobby.
Oh, well, my
Name's Victoria.
contact has some kind of great interest in his sister. I wonder if maybe it's out of my taste, but who am I to judge?
So let's not make it weird.
Well, I'm just saying he's from what I've heard.
Well,
My
introduce me to
name's
your friend.
my name's
Uh,
Jack.
Jax,
Jack's
Jax, this
boss.
is
Hello,
this is Ivy.
I'm
Nice to
Ivy.
meet you. I'll tip my hat.
She's the
I assume
sweetest
I.
thing you've ever seen, unless you double cross her. Then you better run.
Yeah,
Hmm. Well, my friend, I'm not looking to double cross nobody.
good.
Uh, so Ivy is, what would you say, height wise? I mean, you could look it up, but honestly, just
Like 5'3".
right. She's short. She's about 5'3". She's got long black hair and is currently wearing a black dress and heels.
Okay.
Right. She's looking at home in this high class establishment. Silas is wearing a trench coat and body armor with a full face mask.
I belong here.
Right. Just setting the stage here. Question: what are your other two doing, Silas?
My other two Silases are in a different club, preferably one that's got strange dressed up people. That way the cat version doesn't look out of place. Like, is there an
Okay.
Animal Crossing club or something?
Animal Crossing Club. No, but there is a rave going on at it's the Inferno Club, and there's a lot of like people dressed up as animals.
Yes.
So it is Animal Crossing.
Uh, it's close enough. It's what you're looking for, right? Anywho, yeah. So the Inferno Club's got this rave going on. There are people coming and going, and the two other Silases dressed differently from each other enter and start mingling. You want to give me an undercover ops for that?
For both of my characters?
You could roll it twice. Yes, it's the benefit of your character power.
Oh, no. Well, they got 50 or under.
You say that's a success. I'm not
No.
looking at the rolls. You failed.
I mean, it's not lower than 35.
They're 50 and 48.
Yes. So you are trying to blend in and get a feel for the place, but you realize that you're not dressed for the occasion. You don't look like a barnyard rave animal. And it is hampering your efforts to blend.
But I'm in a cat costume. I thought this through.
It's
Why
not
am
a
I
cat
pale?
costume. Do you know what a cat suit is?
Oh, literally. I'm way out of place. I really thought it was a kitty cat. Like Super
No.
Mario 3, you know?
Nope. Nope,
Nope.
not that. I'm
Nope.
talking about a form-fitting jumpsuit.
Oh,
Like
That
Catwoman with
there.
the ears.
Yes,
Well,
but
now
with
I
more
don't look
LED
at all
lights.
like I thought. I thought I looked like a regular Japanese person.
No, you look like maybe you walked out of the set of Tron.
Interesting. I would have chose
Yes.
a different club if I knew.
And the other version of you, he's dressed in like something weird. You look like a
He's
cosplayer.
in a onesie with a Hawaii shirt.
That's right. Yeah, just completely random as shit.
He's on vacation.
Yeah. Anyway, you failed your rolls, and that's why. Uh, Mr. There, you're doing a walkabout of the city and getting into tourist shenanigans. Do you have any skills you would like to apply? This is a stretch for you. I know skills aren't exactly your strong suit.
Or anything, really.
This is true at this time in his life. There's very, very few things.
Okay, so you start wandering around, and let's see, cut you guys a bone here. There is a dimly lit alley that you walk by, and you manage to hear a thunk and a curse. There is a vehicle, one of the mag floaters that have been driving around. It's got a truck bed. These things are pretty compact. They only barely fit two people in the front seat. But whatever you heard is on the other side of it. It's like parked facing the street. Okay. He disappears underneath this mag floater. And then he comes back and he says, meow. Meow. Can you understand Peels? Is that what? I'm not sure what you want me to say.
I warn the others.
He just
Don't judge this
What?
man's relationship with his kitty.
plot twist. He only thinks he can understand.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's like, meow, meow.
I don't speak Spanish.
Meow, meow.
Jimmy someone a copy.
Jimmy fell down a well? I gotta save him. There's a pair of big dudes that are dragging a suspiciously body-shaped bag and hucking it into the back of this mag loader. Looks like they just dropped it, and one was telling the other he was an idiot and to hurry up. No, they're loading it into the back of this effectively truck. What is effectively a truck? Meow? Meow, meow, meow. And he takes off into the middle of the road and immediately gets hit by a car.
Oh, Jesus. Gosh. That's a turn.
The car swerves and slams into a nearby fence post. The fence post falls over and hits an older man.
It's funny
a
and
second
not funny.
a second mag truck slams into Peels at high speeds as he's getting back up, and an incident is unfolding there in the street.
No.
This is
Or-
only
You
funny and
just
not funny
call
because
us,
there were like
right?
four puppies that ran into the road this evening, and it was like, what are you doing in the middle of the
Oh,
road? Like they weren't hit, but it was like, what are you doing?
no kidding. Anyway, so after a million hours worth of slow-mo traffic nonsense, Peels gets up out of the wreckage of a vehicle, meows in your general direction, and then takes off again.
Pet sitter.
Please tell me a ship.
Okay. So you turn into a being of pure energy, light incarnate, and you light up the area around you as you jolt into the air, rising towards the ceiling of the city dome. Um, and you can see the guys like jolt and look around because they obviously saw this great flash of light from the other side of the truck. But they don't find anything. They finish their task and they start taking off through the town. You easily have the movement speed to keep up with them. It's not even a question, really. But it's not like you're the most incognito form in the world. So you can be sure that you are observed. Maybe not by them, but like this is a high-tech space station. So you're like on the rooftops kind of deal. Okay. Do you have a skill called Prowl? Roll a Prowl check for me.
So this is a 100% Sneedler situation. Pterodactyl, Archalodon, Helen.
Pterodactyls? That's very good. So you're like if Batman wasn't a edgelord. You are you're a flash of light in between buildings, and you are following this guy like this is an Avengers film. And eventually, they stop at a nondescript 20-story building that goes almost all the way to the dome. And they pull into a private garage. Well, that yeah, right. I was like, that is a good question. They pull in and the door closes behind them. Perhaps the better question might be, where in the building are they taking whatever they're hauling? Something obvious. Uh, it's no, there's nothing like that. It's pretty minimalist, honestly. It's understated, if anything. Uh, and especially from like above, there's nothing. There's not even like business uh listings on the side or anything like that. At the front door, there is a directory and like call buttons. That's no, there's no building name, nothing like that. There's no descriptions on the outside of the building. The front door is a security door, meaning you would have to call in. There's like a directory on the side by the door, and you would push a button, and it would get a hold of somebody to let you in. It's close, but no, there is a roof. It is only about 100 feet from the roof of the dome. Okay. Um, exactly how close to? I mean, position yourself in a 3D space. Like, okay. Yeah, there is a trio of armored figures. You're not sure their nature. And there is also a pair of some kind of automated turrets. And it does not take very long for you to be spotted. You see some pointing and some hands going to radios. Okay. I think surveillance is temporarily suspended. So during all of this, Gronk said something about just appearing to melt into the furniture or something like that. Is there anything else you would like to contribute?
Yes, but probably after a break, though. I'm needing to have a cig.
That's fair. Do you guys I know you get up early. but can we perhaps push this back an extra hour? I don't know what y'all's schedule is, but I feel like we need a little bit more time.
I'm up for continuing on till like 9:30. Is that what we're shooting? Is that what you're trying to say here?
That would be great, because any break right now would leave us like 15 minutes left.
Oh
Otherwise-
shit. Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I-
maybe 12:30.
We had a new character join us anyway, so that's kind of why I'm up for it.
Any objections?
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Okay. Now, I do want to clarify. Sky is still available, but the robot that you brought with for him to inhabit has a 4-hour battery life and has to be updated every 24 hours as per your contract. So deployment is on an as needed basis. But yeah, let's take that break. We'll be back in 10 or 15, long enough to have a smoke.
I was gonna say I'm needing only maybe 10.
Okay.
All right.